Hello, I'm Mary Trimble with your readings for September the 24th through September the 30th. Welcome. If you haven't been here before, welcome. I'm so happy that you stopped by. I really appreciate you, and I hope that you enjoy these readings and that you will come back. And if you've been here before, thank you so much. Listen, guys, you know, you really touch my heart and you really helped me through a very difficult week. I want to apologize for only getting 7 readings up last week, so I am going to start with Aries where I left off with Pisces last week. So I'm going to start with Aries. I hope the Librans will forgive me. As soon as I've gone through to Virgo, I will then do Libra and go on from there. What else? You really helped me. Thank you for all the wonderful sentiments about my mum. I really appreciate you. I'm using a green screen with photographs from Nottingham, but I'm going to, each reading will be my mum's window in the background. So it's her view of what she had in her house just before she was she moved into the assisted living apartment. She lived in Woollerton, and here is the view out of her window. It was so pretty, and this is only a section of her window. She had a lovely bay window. Anyway, I thought I would let you know that, and of course this is in honor of my mum. I will be leaving for England next week. I may not get the readings up for a couple of weeks, so I just wanted you to bear with me and please hang in there and come back and support me. I would really appreciate that. Now, these are general readings, guys. I will start with an astrological reading, and you can skip that if you're checking out your sun, moon, and rising. But the astrological reading is quite interesting this week, and that will go on every video. The format will change probably in maybe the end of October or November. I'm going to tailor each reading for each sign, so they'll be different. And what else? These are general readings. Like I said, if you would like a personal reading, you can click here and find out more information. And if you just want to support me, and I can tell you I could really use some support right now with everything that's going on, and you can check me out on Patreon, and you can click on here for Patreon. Okay, so let's go into the astrological report, shall we? Look, we're starting off the week with a full moon in Aries. Now, moons are very emotional anyway, but this moon in particular is quite emotional. I mean, of course, all the water signs, you know, definitely feel it, but it's right next to Chiron. And Chiron is the wounded healer. So we're going to find a lot of our childhood wounds may come up. You know, some issues that we, you know, look, they may be brought up, and that's great, right? Because this is a time that we can look at them, feel them, and then release them. So this is a great opportunity to do that. We may have some issues this week with there are several other aspects going on. I'm just going to give you a general energy for the week. We may have some challenges with our relationships this week. So we could be quick to be angry, so it's really important to think before we speak and react and try to avoid conflict. But whatever happens this week, there are lessons here, and there are obstacles that we can overcome. These are opportunities for us to overcome these obstacles. On the positive side, we are going to have a lot of energy. And so we will be, you know, energized to be ambitious and to do things and have that get up and go. So that's a good thing. Just you know, when something comes up for you, you know, retreat and have some self-reflection with it so that you can learn from it and move on. I'm going to keep it short and sweet, and because there is, you know, there's a lot going on this week. I just want to mention the full moon is always a culmination of things. We will be letting things go. We will be letting relationships go. It is important for us to really look and see what is working for us and then release that which is no longer working for us. Sometimes we fight to hang on to things that don't work for us. This full moon is definitely, well, all full moons are a culmination or an ending, right? A completion of something. And this is particularly energized towards the completion of things, relationships in kind of all areas, in, you know, at work, our boss. Some of us will be ending jobs. Some of us will be ending, perhaps if we have a business, we'll be ending some part of what we've been doing and no longer focusing on that and focusing on something else. Whatever this is, it's transformational right now, and so we will be going forward kind of renewed and different. I know I, for one, I've really felt the energy of this full moon, and some childhood issues came up for me, and it was intense. But what I was able to do was I was able to, you know, really feel it. You know, it was primal crying that I went through. And when I came through it, I was able to look at it, I don't want to say dispassionately, but from a distance. And I was able to, what's the word I'm looking for? I was able to discern. And I was able to remove myself from those intense feelings and really see what was going on so that I could accept it and then just, you know, release it and move on. We don't have to feel that pain forever, but it is important that we go back and we feel it so that it's not affecting our lives in a negative way, so that we can move forward without the shackles of the past on us. So this moon, this full moon, is an amazing opportunity to remove those shackles. Just be willing to look at that. Be willing to look at that messy stuff. Sometimes it's messy, you know, we all have that. But look at it so that you can release it. So without further ado, let's go to your card, shall we? Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your reading for September the 24th through September the 30th. And the first card up for you, Spirit is here, I'm itching my nose again. The first card up for you is the Magician, darling. Chicanery. He can be known as the trickster. I see him as the co-creator, right? Because he has 4 elements. He's got earth, air, fire, and water. And he can make something out of those elements. He kind of manipulates them and makes them out. So you're the magician, darling. You're going to create everything that you need and you desire. And sometimes when this comes up, it's saying, remember that you have the power. Look, and the number 1, it's like new beginnings. It's like you've got to remember that you have the power, Aquarius. And clarifying that, you have the Star card. The Star card is, look, it's about connecting this plane with the universe. This is about, she comes in and she spreads starlight where there was once darkness. You're going to see your path revealed. This is about a deep, sorry, my phone's dying battery. This is about a deep healing, spiritually, physically and emotionally. This is a wonderful opportunity to really kind of embrace any kind of change and know that this is all for the best. There's a healing going on this week for you, definitely. The next card up for you is the Four of Wands. This is a wonderful, incredible foundation that is being laid this week. This is almost like, this is a celebratory card. This is, what's the word I want to say? This is chemistry almost. So it's almost like the groundwork has been laid and there's this wonderful chemistry coming up. This is wonderful groundwork. And look, clarifying it is the Nine of Cups. Now the Nine of Cups is also a celebratory card. It's like, oh wow, like I can really step back and look at my, you know, everything has worked out for me. This is about physical manifesting wealth, if you will. It's abundance. The only thing about the Nine of Cups, I would say, it's like celebrate, yes, but don't stay at the party too long, darling. That's the message with the Nine of Cups. And sometimes this is a tendency to celebrate outside of your means, because it's like things are paying off. Things are really working out for you. And sometimes you can kind of get carried away with that and kind of over celebrate. But definitely celebrate. You really have to see the abundance in the situation. Now, the next card up, you've got the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is about focusing on something that's not working for you. And your focus is on that instead of what is working. So it's almost like, look, because I have a green screen, right? This is my mum's view out of her window. This is going to kind of be see-through because there's green in it. But okay, so he is so focused on what hasn't worked in his life, right? That he is not seeing this wonderful gift that's been given to him from the universe. So I feel that this is a gift of healing. I feel that sometimes we're so focused on what's not working for us that we're not seeing the lesson in it, right? So sometimes, look, we can complain about something that's not working. We need to change it instead of complain about it. So it's like, look, it's something you can't have. It's not there, you can't have it. This is about taking that focus away from it and saying, okay, what can I do differently? What can I have, right? Why am I focused on that I can't have? It's not there. Let it go. This is about releasing it. And look, right next to it, you've got the Emperor. This could be a person that is emotionally unavailable, because that's what the Emperor is. He's emotionally unavailable. He's going to be pragmatic. He's going to take care of things, and he's an organizer. And this is about letting go. Definitely, because the Emperor is about clearing things out. It's about organizing. It's about clearing out your closet. It's about clearing out your space so that you can, this is, whatever it is that you are complaining about that hasn't worked on, and your focus is on this, whatever it is that's not working out, you need to let it go. This has to go. It's about clearing it out. Aquarius, it's not working for you, so let it go. Fine, don't be afraid to let it go. You have the Two of Cups, and this is a decision, right? This is, you know, in another tarot, it's like reflecting the other person, right? This is a relationship of some kind that you're going to have to move on from. It's not working out, and this is a decision. This is about putting spirituality first, and this is about looking at this situation, what's best for everyone. It's about looking at the other person, reflecting yourself in the other person, right? It's about seeing yourself in that other person, treating people with kindness and compassion. And it's not focusing on what's not working. You can focus on what's working, but you are being asked to let go of something that is no longer working for you. Now, it could be a friendship, or it could be a relationship at work. It could be, you know, it could be a lover that you have had the same complaints over and over again, you are going to get a deep healing. If you really look at it, it's time to look at this situation. You're going to see the path. You are the magician. You're going to see that. I feel that you really are seeing things with clarity for the first time. But you could have a tendency to just be, oh, this isn't working out. And just in doing that, you're not going to see this wonderful gift. There's a gift here that you're not seeing because you're too focused on what's not working. I feel that you really have to let this go. It's time to kind of clear that out, what's no longer working for you. And that's the energy this week as well. This is this full moon. This is this Chiron. It's that your wound is coming up. And this is a time to really heal this wound and move on. Let it go. Don't keep, really, by being in this relationship or in this situation, you're kind of opening your wound and letting it kind of fester. It's painful for a long, long time. You know, close that wound, darling. Heal it and let it go. Aquarius. Thank you so much for tuning in. Mwah! I love you all. Don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you soon.